Welcome back. Part 2 of the track creation here. So we already had that. This is the most intricate part of the design, so the rest is gonna be pretty flat here. It's not gonna demand such intensive propping. So what do I got left? 90 props. So I wanna try to lay out the track now so we can use the rest of the props to fill it up, to detail the whole thing. I was putting a little chicane thing here. Just signify the corner there. I don't want it to overlap. So this is bad. What I should have done is place the black one first. If I switch to local and switch to world and I move this around, it stays on the same. If I do it local, it will sink into around more, you see. So if I height, use the world. I want more little bit rotation. That's enough. I want the curb to be gone. That's it. Do the red one again. I need to put a little in between prop here. Back to local, so sink it in. That's good. I need more rotation in the length. I'm gonna try a different approach. Keep it angled with that another color so I see better. Alright, up now. Rotation right. Now I can merge it into the left. Must keep this with the parallel with the blue line. I couldn't do that with the blue triangle because you got the red corner here. If the corner was synced till the actual corner there, that you didn't saw this small part, and it would be no problem. You see what I'm? If I put it now, I can put it. 90 degrees angle. So you get the upwards hill here, the the ascent. A little bit more rotate. Drop it. Drop it to the floor. I want to make that one red, that one black, like that. So you don't see the red popping out so much here. And the actual flashing red is showing the apex, the actual apex, so it's important. Make the transition here, select the bridge. Probably gonna use the same, maybe that one. So, do I want it to go there, or do I want it to go there? I'm not gonna go, I'll put another prop here so it's not so big. I'm not gonna use this part, because I'm already using that track here. So I'm probably, this will probably gonna be the straight. If you come out of the hairpin here, you're coming up to the straight. Still get a dual for the last lap. Always make sure there's a good straight so you can have a last end sprint between two. Because if you place the finish like right here after the hairpin, there's no overtaking in the last section. It's just bends. Now I earlier said that I might want to come up to here and then I got an extra hairpin. And then you come up to the straight. Or you can use the straight and even make it longer. If I go over the fence, these things will be a problem. So I have to bridge those, which means the bridge is gonna end like here. If I let it come over here, you get the coziness, let's call it, of the track next to you, where you can see the other drivers. Also, you get the sound, the close sound of the other cars when you're racing, which is awesome. Probably gonna go for that option. 15. Would a fiver do it? Fiver would be good too. I'm looking at the left part there where it attaches to the turn piece. So I have to still account for the banking turn piece, the banking of the piece here. so I can do. So it's already a little bit bent to the track. Don't want to be it too much. Kind of want to make it like it. Not too much on the left, not too much on the right, so you can fill it up with other props. Rotation that way. I'll just see. That's gonna be it. So these tracks are gonna go lower and lower. So you have to get it like here, like you have to take this into account that where these two pieces touch, that you do it on the lower side. Because if you do it on the higher side, like that, it's hard to make the transition. Then you have to make the transition from the bridge part to here, and then you're gonna mess with this part. So when I do this, I can attach the other pieces to the turn pieces here, and then you have the smooth transition downward. So the angle is still a lot, maybe turn it a bit back. Was this one. I can move it a bit away from the thing. Should double check if I got it right height, because it's a bit too high. You want it like that. Just like that. What's the fence doing here? That's a problem. So I have to raise it. Means probably gonna have to rotate it more. Just to stay below there. Just to cover the fence here. I rotate it some more. Looks good. See, it's a nice parallel to the other part. Place that, and now we're gonna do the whoops. The override of there. Gonna steal a turn here. Can see if it snaps. It does. See what the other one does. The 15. And I have to sink it like that. Shut up, John. Okay, my battery's still gone. Am I gonna use that one or not? I still need another piece, so it doesn't matter if it's not that perfect. What I'm looking for is the good transition between the black part and the white part here, so that's gotta be smooth. The rest I can still put one more in. Very smooth. It's the wrong direction, but get the drift. Awesome. Little dent here. We're gonna fix that. Shut up, radio. Take another color so see what I'm doing. So I'm going to want to override the inside here. Doesn't need a lot of length. I don't want it to pop up there, so I'm focused here, but I don't want it to pop up there. It's gonna be something like that. Sink it. Looks good. Oh yeah. Maybe a bit rotate. Perfecto mundo. There's another one there. Don't want it to pop up here. That's not good. Need more. Oh fuck! Shit, I hate that. I hate that when that happens. If I move it far enough, it will sink here anyway. Now I'm a little bit short. So it does if I rotate it. It's popping up there. Pull it again out. Et voila. Smooth as a baby's bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna make the boundary there. Where's the U-turn? Can that work? What if it's a wide one? Better. Definitely gonna use that. Turn it around. Sink it, baby. As I said before, you want to make it low enough so you get a lot of breathe. Sunlight. Be 180, 360 is good. Move it over to the right. Look at that, fits perfectly. Just a little opening here. Now I need to put in a wall here. Coming from the fence probably. Here also. But this is the edge wall, so I want this to be attached to the track, so I don't need extra proppings to cover that. This one, it wants a little turn here, like that. Now I got the space here, but as I said, I'm gonna put a barrier here anyway. And I can move it still a little bit to the left. Just like that. Can be moved backwards a bit. Just to make sure that there's no hole like that. Or you have to place a panel. Because I want it. There's a hole too. Damn it. Still a little hole, but that's neglectable. Still, I'm gonna move it a little bit over there, so it's really minimal. That's good. Not too high. Drop it. I'm gonna change the color quickly. Now for the panel. Not gonna use add signs because I need too many jobs then. Maybe this is enough. It would do, but I maybe want to let the wall go into the white wall because there's the spacing on the right. Get the rotation 270. Just like that. The important is that it's gonna line up with the fence. I mean that one there. Looks good. So that might be an issue here. Oh, I don't want to move it up. I don't want to put the wall next to that one, but although it is the outside here. See what it does. I can do that. So if you exit this turn, you come from there. It's a good straight, so you got some speed. You're gonna go to the outside of here. Probably a little curb boost, and then you already have to brake here. Go to the outside here, and then to cut inside. So it doesn't actually really matter if the wall is a little closer. What I might do is just rotate it a bit. Got a little bit more dynamic to it. Got that right there. Sink it. I always want like this, or at least 2 points showing. Little dots on the thing here. Looks good. Now I'm gonna move it into the wall. Just like that. I think that's perfect. What is the color? What is the color? So I'm gonna keep the same restraint over the whole track. So I got the white walls. Regularly, white walls, they keep it like serene. They keep it. You get a good vision of everything. If you make everything red, it's just a crazy place to drive. What I did with the red part is that I signify the outside limit. So that has to be eye-catchy. Could be wet. White could be good too, though. It all depends on the contrast you want. I just might leave it white because the red runs into this red, and it maybe gives you the impression that it's horizontal flat. So the walls are all white here, so I'm probably gonna keep the wall, and this wall is also white. Gonna keep it white then. So these tracks are gonna change color too. Only red one. Red, black, red, black. See again, the red marks the apex, not the black. Get that here. Red marks the apex. There again, red marks the apex. Red marks the apex. Radio. This gray part still has to be black. This could be red, huh? I think I make this black. So I got more black. It's like a longer black and a longer red here, and then the short. Looks good. $70 props, $80. So what we need now is, you see the angle of the bridge. I need to get that back to that angle, so you can so it turns over here, and then here take the chicane part. So probably gonna use the straight. Tire might fit well here. I want the light to stay up, and the logo, the yellow thing there, I want that to go underground. So either you show the whole logo with the atomic there, with that thing, or you don't show it at all. But I want that to show. It's too low here. Want to keep the light, so it's cool at night. It's just not parallel. There you go. Move it a little forward. It doesn't have to be in the apex because I'm gonna cover it up with panels. Light pole is dangerous. I'm thinking about if it's blocking the view or not. Just gonna drop it and see how it works out. If I want to see the other part of the hairpin, I don't want to place high props in between. still good. I can use lighter panels. That will take too many blocks. See how that works out. Rotate. Still a little corner there, you see. What I do want is that this is like equal height, so you can actually cut the turn. Not too much though. Sink it a bit. And it's gone. I got a little difference in height here. Can I fix that? If I do it like that, sing the right part, comes up at the other side. Shouldn't have done that. Keep that up. I'm going for gray. I'm gonna see about the tire, because if it's open, it's probably better. I can't get this plate here because of the difference in height. I'm gonna try to put a building if it's not too wide. It's actually the perfect size. Roll it, roll it. Boom. Straight away on 180, isn't it? Wow, 1 degree off. One. Think it, think it. Now, do I want it to look like a building here so it comes up a bit? Sure, sure. So the fence is the barrier here. So I don't have to worry about the building being the barrier. I don't want the fence to glitch in here, because it looks good if it doesn't. I can rotate it a little bit left. Just like that. Now it's almost perfectly parallel to the fence. would be nice if I can cover up that hole like that. Move it over. See what that does. It's in the wall again. Rotate some more. Pull it back. Just pull it back to the left so it just touches the edge there. See, no more holes. Do have a hole here now. It's fucked up. Fence can't hit, that's important. And I want this to be closed. Still very tiny gap, but now you can get stuck there. This looks pretty good. I can always put a sign here to just cover the hole. Not that people will drive into the hole because it's so small. At that speed you're not gonna notice it probably, so you come here at high speeds, cut to the outside, so you gotta stay in here. So you're never gonna reach that hole because the fence is so inwards to the track. And you have to cut back to the outside here to cut back in here. Looking good, looking good. And do a little safe. Okay. Breaking road. Articulario qua. Tranquillo, tranquillo. Filmar, filmar. No, es pensar, yeah. I have to think about the track while I'm doing the explanation. It's not easy. And it's still early in the morning, baby. So, oh, am I gonna use that to rotate it a bit? Nah, see what it does. Because I got the inclination. Rotate it a bit. Might use that. Evens it out. Very subtle. I want the left edge to be correct. Damn it. So I'm looking at the colors now for the finishing touch. Now you can't even see it's there, you know. a little relief, but now you're gonna get the turns, and what I'm gonna do is use the tiny prop to make the line correctly there, if it works out. Rotation. I want it to come up on the right a little bit. It sinks on the left of the track. Might have to use a longer piece. Bit higher. Not there. If you use the bend, it will go up and down, left and right. That's gonna be it. Gonna come a barrier outside anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's popping up a little bit here. Always dangerous for the lips. See if I still got the magnetics going. Yep. Perfect. I'm gonna position. Now I can rotate this position. Again, gonna use 2 parts. Still got the link here. Perfect. Now the outside. Booyah, shakalaka. So that's the route I want. And then get the hairpin here. I'll start doing there. Probably a band of some kind. These will do. White walls, remember? Sink it. I want it to line up with the wall here. Perfect. The angle, you see that it goes inwards, so it's that's nice. Move it up a little over here. I just want to keep a little bit of the dirt here, because if you're coming for the chicane, you can cut on the dirt. So I'm not gonna do this, because then I have to place another prop here, so that will block off the dirt. So I'm gonna give it some room there. What's the maximum? The maximum. Looks good. Here I'm gonna use probably the track. Although I don't like that it's not very wide. What I can do is just override the curb there with a track piece. Left has the sink below the track. Can't have that show up. Yoink. Now we got a little part showing up there. I don't want that, so I'm gonna do rotation again. Then the white part shows up again, so I have to do it the sinking way. If I move it up, so come here. Lines up with the colors and the white line. I want the right part to hook up. This looks nice. Just one. That's the max, I guess. Too bad that it doesn't hook up to the right side. Pops out a little bit. And now maybe I'm gonna put the curb in there. See this. Also it stays same. Rotate some more. I want it to line up with the dirt. Here it lines up with the rat. I'll just pop a bit higher. That's it. It's good. I still want to prop here the wall. Use the biggest one. Sink it. Needs a little rotation. Try to move the wall there. I got a crack. Here we got a crack. I don't want that. It has to come off the wall there then. It's not a problem. Still very even. I'm gonna rotate it some more with the drag though. Like that. Comes up too high. This is gonna sink. We're gonna sink it. Oops. Always check the lowest point. Should have made it white to start, but now I got the shadows and shit playing. Looks good. I'll change it to white right away. Oh, instead of putting a round barrier there, I'm thinking I'm gonna use something like this. Override on. Prop stacking. Rotation. There's too much angle in the track. I have to do it with regular props. Be a tube. The wall is gonna have to come over the little pole here, the white pole. So it's a part of the color of the track. But do I want the neon to be shown? Because that would be nice. If I turn a little bit, you can see it from this side. So there's always extra rotation. Do you know what I mean? So you got some kind of tunnel going into the building. Position. Gotta line up somewhat to the pole so I can put a sign in front of the pole. Looks good. Make it as high as the building. See, it makes it just a little bit more cohesive to the other natural props. I'm gonna put some signs there. I wanted to keep them low. Does that have to be red? No, it doesn't. Again, red in the apex. Yeah, it's part 2, doggy. if you fall off here, you can get back up, so I think, yes. It's a nasty cab though. Doesn't look good. I can put a panel on that later. This works out good. I was doing the panel. I want it to be red. Oh, that's nice. Green. Keep it blue. Switch up the colors a bit. So you can't have that little edgy thing sticking out, because if you hit it with your spoiler, gonna keep it like that. The outside is very important here, because you're gonna come outside to inside there. If I rotate it in the length axle, it's gonna mess with the next sign that's coming. Perfect. Maybe I had to have a little bit more angle. So definitely want that corner to be covered. If I will do this, I'll have a corner there again. It's not really so bad. Looks good. Test. It's good. Quick save. Jesus, that radio. Yeah. So the start is probably gonna be on this straight here. And then I have to find a way. I was going like this path. Probably continue. Make a little technical section here. See what it gives. Nice. Me like. Can't continue here. So, just gotta log the outside off and then put something smooth in here in the apex. Not something cornery like that. So that's probably gonna be some ramp of some kind. Of course I have to take the ramps. Love the swings. I think I'm gonna use the longer one. Let's see what that does. $90. Want to go right side into the wall. Clap your hands. Just like that. Give it another color because it's walls white. Probably gonna use a tube here. I want the angle to be pretty high, because you don't want them to cut over the thing and then hit that barrier there. Sing this a bit more and then move it at world so it stays at the same level. Something like that. It rotates. That looks perfect. It's not sticking out. I can just lock off the straight with the big panel here. Is it too big? No. To 70. It's nice and parallel. If I rotate it more, I can let it be attached to the red solid bar there. And keep this exit there. That left piece, keep that hidden. I don't want it to hit the lines there though. So I'm gonna rotate a bit back. A little bit more. Move it. Move it, move it! Looks clean now. Still have that one though. Now to be really aesthetic, I'm gonna pull it in so it's sticking underneath the prop here. So it just looks like it's ending there. A little bit higher. 2 balls. That's a good one. Now I have to have one on this side. Apex prop here. I should be able to jump it a little bit, so I'm gonna lower the angle. I want it to pop out in front of the pole there so it jumps in there easily. Like that. Still got the white line going. Maybe a little flatter. Like the earth. El Tara es plana. That's gonna be it. Oh, how I'm gonna fence off these stairs. I can make like a straight panels like that. Stairs look nice though, it's like a tribune kind of thing. So I'm probably gonna take the regular panel, switch the prop stack off so I can select the panel. It's too big. Oops. $270. Looks good. Little rotation. Get it parallel. Now because my rotation is everywhere 90 degrees, doesn't matter if I have local or world, so the local will still move it where I want it to go without sinking. I want it to be right next to the finish flag line. If I move it up, do it like the stairs are like accessible, a very little bit, but it's accessible. So if I just block it off like that, it's, I don't know, just stairs lead to nowhere. I want to give that little extra, just people get down the stairs, even if it might be even too small there. mm. Or I should go further, yeah. See what that does. But this hide the stairs in total. Hope it grips. No, it doesn't. That sucks. Of course, that's not as long. That's a heavy one. I can make it a roof, or I can... What my intention was to make it like that. Looks better. A lot better. Even gives the impression that there's like a roof here. Looks cool. Put a sign there. A bootsie, baby. Not really happy with that. See the corner sticking out? I don't want it. It's gotta be even, so just rotate it a little bit more. Now I got the right angle there of the prop. So if I move it up, just needs to be turned a little bit more. Still more. Because you want it to go from here outside to there, because it's impossible to get stuck. Maybe the next time. That's better. Thinking about the inside prop here. Might go big ramp. It's a small one actually. World goes straight down, local goes down sideways, especially with these ramps. I want it to be parallel on both sides, so it's not it looks pretty good. So I rotate it now. Like that. I don't want to be it too high. I want to be able to drive over it without crashing, but you still have to lose time, so you can cut it here very easy, and if you cut it here you jump. Might rotate a little bit more. So have to look at the angles of the thing where you drive onto here. You don't want it to be like something like that. So this looks good. What if I do that? A little bit more. Don't want people actually cutting the whole part, so this is good. That's good. Whoa! That really sucks. Oh yeah, I gotta still place a panel there. I fucking placed the panel there yesterday. I must have not activated or not placed it for real. I had it in position, I probably didn't lock it. Lonely in the night. I need to line up a prop here with these barriers. Jam. See, so you end up with the same angle again here because I rotated the wrong axle first. But I found a little trick to override that. So if I B once, press B twice, then go to another axle. It's getting stuck here. Well, that doesn't work anymore. I'll just keep it level then. Just looking to put a angled prop on the outside. So it looks like these props are actually catchers. I'll do the same for the straight here. So you can bound it to the little natural track with the line stripes. I don't want it to hit the other other straight. It could be a ceiling. I can get it high enough. Now you got like a ceiling here. So if I make it like this, it can be a tribune on both sides. One side is the roof. Good snap. Oh, I'm over 2 hours. I'm gonna save it, continue later. Muchas gracias por regalos, por atender. Buenos días, Solara.